Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim with me, and Claudius. Last time, in case you forgot, we came to Dawnstar and we killed the Ice Wraith in the house, which is what we came here to do, because we were sent here by the companions. And then we met a priest called Erander. I think he called himself Erander, didn't he? Sounds better than Erendor, frankly. Erander sounds almost Greek. But anyway, he was called Erander, and he was trying to stop the nightmares plaguing the town's people, which turned out it was a plot of the Daedric Prince Vermina. So we went to a old temple of Vermina, up on the hill, and we went there and we destroyed the Skull of Corruption to stop the bad dreams and so on and so forth down here in Dawnstar. And we have saved the town, basically. And Erander basically said that if I ever needed his help, I would have to just simply come here and ask him to join me. And we also, from one of the priests, and goodness knows how one of those priests managed to get their hands on it, but we got from one of the priests this, the Mace of Avar Stonesinger, which is awesome. So, yeah. Of course, Claudius has no idea what this mace is, other than it looks cool and it'd probably be good at killing rebels. So, I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm going to see if I can improve it somehow to a forge or whatever. Although, I don't know if I'll be able to, honestly. I think it might be... Well, it's clearly made of Stalrim. But whether or not the game thinks it's made of Stalrim is another matter, because I believe you need ebony level smithing to actually improve Stalrim weapons and armor. So, we'll see. But anyway, here we are in the Wind Peak Inn. We're pretty much just getting ready to leave now, head back to Whiterun, because our business here is concluded. It seems weird seeing Claudius with his oh, shut up! Seriously.
I tell you, the Dragonborn. The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all. Sure. What can I do for you?
I don't care if you're singing about me.
Sure.
Stop it.
My voice could use a rest.
Thank you. Goodness me. Anyway. So, yeah, it seems almost weird seeing him without his hood on now, actually. But anyway, I'm going to pop it back on, because we're going to leave. Oh. Yeah. Lydia? It's about time we were going, I think.
What do you need, my thane?
You would not believe what I got up to last night. Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe you would. Those kind of shenanigans seem to be a daily occurrence here in Skyrim. Ugh. Oh, yeah, there is one thing before we do leave. Ah, the snow's settling, finally. There is one thing. I do honestly fancy going and giving the so-called Jarl of this place the middle finger, because he seems like a right arsehole. Here he is.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks.
You're welcome. Is Dawnstar prepared for dragon attacks, though? Because, frankly, that's probably a more pressing threat.
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
You're officially an idiot. How is Dawnstar faring in the war, anyway, then?
Well, the Storm Cloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
You know what?
If you don't mind, sir, I have a request.
You have a request of me, Bullfrick? This should be interesting.
Well, I was thinking, sir, with the war going on, maybe I could enlist, fight the Imperials.
A servant? Enlisting in the storm cloaks? Oh, Bullfrick. That's why I like having you about. Oh, you're always good for a laugh.
Yes, sir, that's me, the oafish servant.
We are poised for glory, Yod. The Empire will never take Dawnstar, while every last man, woman, and child here draws breath.
With respect, Jarl, you can't ask everyone to throw themselves against trained Legionnaires. Let's leave the fighting to the Stormcloaks.
You're right. Why dilute the glory with too many souls fighting over it?
What?
We'll drive out the Empire and be celebrated as heroes when we win.
If we win, this war's gonna drag on for years. I can feel it. We need to prepare for a long struggle ahead.
Enough of your dire predictions. We will talk about this another time.
This guy, you are a tyrant and a madman, and instantly regretting even stepping foot in that place. And where the hell is Lydia? Lydia, damn you! Where have you gone? Don't have time for this. In no mood for it whatsoever. Why am I moving slowly? Am I moving slowly? Is this again just me going, oh, I'm moving slowly, when I'm actually not? No, it's just totally whatever. Anyway. Lydia, you disobedient wretch. Oh, there you are, you goit. Come here.
I've got your back.
Let's go. Relax.
Long life to you.
Now, come on, let's go. Oh, really? Really? You're gonna do this now?
Still here.
Wait
I
here.
will remain on guard here.
And...
I'm right behind you.
oh my god, you really... you... oh... One moment, viewers. Alright, okay, fuck's sake. I had to go in and out of the dialogue menu again and again and again, but now she's finally bloody following me. I don't know what that was about. Good lord. Anyway. I had to keep telling her to wait and then follow and then wait and then follow, and now she's finally seems to have gotten the message. Come on, Lydia. Ugh. You know what? You know what? You know what? I've had an idea. I've had a brilliant idea, Lydia. I've had a brilliant idea. I know what we can... oh, look, there's the tower. And it actually is a tower. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I've had a fantastic idea, Lydia. Why don't we go and pay Legate Ricker a visit? Because, you know what? This Jarl... he's not fit to rule his own sock drawer, let alone a town. So... what say we don't, you know, drive him out? Potentially execute him. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I think we should do that, Lydia. I really think we should. Let's go find Ricker. She's off here somewhere. Right, let's go. Okay, sod the companions for now. I'm off to find Legate Ricker. Because, I didn't care when I first came here to Dawnstar, but after speaking to Jarl cuntbag over there, pardon my language, viewers, I'm sorry that he needs to die. He really does. He needs to die. He needs to be gone. Was that lightning? Oh, for God's sake! Are we gonna get another bout of freezing rain? Oh, it's a giant. What in the name of... Just a minute. Uh-oh. Whoa! They have a giant? Oh dear. Well, that was unexpected. Wow, okay, the Stormcloaks have giants now, apparently. Get back, Lydia. Let's not. Oh boy. Well, we have to kill them, they're Stormcloaks. I don't know, who knows what damage they could do. Oh boy, okay. Ready? Right, Lydia, here's the plan. I'm going to shoot them full of holes. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip these. I'm going to just focus on the giant, you deal with the rest of them, alright? Ready? Let's do this. Oh god, he's got so much health. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh, I think this fight might be a little beyond my abilities. I don't want to turn this episode into a just epic fail compilation of me being killed by a giant. You know, Lydia, let's get back a bit and let's see if we can't get some pot shots off him at him through a greater distance. God, you know, I wish I hadn't brought you out here now because you're just going to get yourself killed. I guess we could go fetch your rando, couldn't we? But okay, I think that just hit the tree, didn't it? Ugh. Right. Right, that hit him. And he hasn't seen us yet. Oops. Aha! Sniping! I'm an excellent sniper. Oh. Wait, was I not hitting him at all that whole time? Idiot, don't get killed! Oh. I think I just got crossbowed. Oh dear. Lydia, if we're going to take this guy down, it's going to take more than just you and me by the looks of things. Yeah. Dragons, apparently no problem. A giant and 2 Stormcloaks with crossbows. Big fucking deal by the looks of things. Let's see if we can't sneak around them. Wait, what the... Did I just... I can hear something. Yeah, you need to be favorited actually as well. Definitely hear something. It sounds big. Oh god, troll. Troll, Lydia. Lydia. Lydia! Oh, right in the eyes. Good job. Whoops, sorry about that. Ah, a troll layer. Hmm. With a troll horde. Nice. Hmm. Whatever, I'll take it. Nice. That's not bad. A reward for our efforts. Ugh. Alright, well, one less troll for the countryside to worry about. Now, anyway. Let's see. Pale Imperial camp this way. Oh dear, Stormcloaks are heading this way as well. We need to warn them! The Imperials, that is, not the bloody Stormcloaks. I love that mace so much. It's so good. It's so cool. Anyway, right. Standing stones up there. Hey, what? What's going on? Ow!
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
That's what I'm gonna do.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Did I just punch him in the face to death? Oh wow.
Skyrim belongs to the North.
Oh, didn't like that, did you? Good job, Lydia. Oh, he's not dead yet. Well, okay, now he is. Oh, bandits and all sorts out here. Another backpack. Don't need it though. Oh, another salmon. Salmon in the face. No. Hypothetical treachery. Destruction increased. Oh. Well, it leveled me up. I can't complain, I suppose. Health, definitely. Oi. Right. Heavy armor, perhaps. Block. Heavy weaponry, light weaponry. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Optimize existing parts of crossbow, reducing weight and increasing firing rate. Any one enhancement can be put on any crossbow. You can create recurve crossbows with strong bridles that deal additional damage. That sounds like a good move to me. Right here. Oh! Oh, definitely. Right, yeah. Looks like I can be getting a bit behind on my my one-handed perks there, Lydia. Come on, let's go. Oh, you are injured, aren't you? Right.
I'm right behind you.
I need to give you...
How can I serve you, my Thane?
By drinking a potion. Apparently you will actually drink potions according to the billion comments I received. When we were in Shroudhearth Barrow, shouting, "Jingle, jingle, she was healing herself, she was healing herself." Yeah, thanks for that, all 10 million of you that said that. Oh dear. Right, yeah, have one of those and maybe one of those.
Lead on.
So, heal yourself then. You know, or don't. Whatever. So, the Stormcloaks are recruiting giants now. This Civil War business might be a little more serious than I originally thought it was. And the game crashed. That was annoying. Well, it didn't really crash so much as the whole thing just locked up and froze for like 3 minutes and just would not respond. So that's annoying. Hope it doesn't do it again when I try to go up this hill. So yeah, apologies for that break there. Killing your immersion like that, but it weren't my fault, it were the game's, I'm afraid. Were those icebergs over there? Ooh, icebergs. This is one of my favourite areas in Skyrim, by the way, this coastline here. Mainly because it reminds me of Solstheim quite a bit, actually, exploring the coastline of Solstheim. All it's missing is those classic Blood Moon style hawkers that look more like seals than the hawkers in this game, which look more like walruses. And, oh, hello. It's one of these things. Still don't know what these are. But, interesting. As and before, all 10,000 of you comment in the description. I mean, sorry, the description in the comment section. I know it's a dragon burial site. Hold your horses, keep your shit together. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Every time I go, ooh, I don't know what this is, to something that's really obviously something, it's because I'm trying to stay in character a bit. Because Claudius doesn't know what those are. So I said, oh, I don't know what this is. But that doesn't stop. Most of you seem to get the idea, but that still doesn't stop a whole bunch of people from going, oh, Jingles, that's a dragon burial mound, you know. Yes, I know it's a dragon burial mound. Calm down. Right, we're here. Imperial soldiers. Is that an... Hello. It is an Imperial soldier, right. He looked a bit like a Stormcloak from a distance there. Right. Here we are. Very clever, stealthily hidden behind this outcrop of rock here.
I know it's what everyone says.
Also, I'm really chilly.
See the world.
Yeah, fire. So here we are. I'm gonna warm up for a minute here, and then I'll go find Rika. Because, you know, originally I wasn't going to come up here and do this when we came to Dawnstar. I was going to pop up here, do the Companion's Quest, and pop back down to Jorvaska. But, the Jarl of Dawnstar has pissed me off to such an extent that he simply has to die. He must be dealt with. He's insane. Goodness me. Once we drive out the Imperials, the dragons will disappear. Yeah, not bloody likely, frankly. Ugh. I'm not willing to bet a single penny on that premise. Hello again, Rika.
Something to report?
Well, I'm reporting for duty, it would appear.
I need you to deliver some false orders to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar.
Oh,
but first,
really?
We need to get our hands on some rebel orders to make the forgeries. The Nightgate and Candlehearth Inns are frequent stops for Stormcloak runners. See if you can't convince one of the innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. But don't do anything rash if you go to Windhelm. Well, soldier, can you do this?
Very well, very well. We've got to start somewhere, haven't we? I suppose we can't just... You know, why can't we just bloody well attack the town straight out? Never mind, whatever. Consider it done.
I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Okay, Lydia, we're going to go to an inn and beat up another innkeeper by the sounds of it. Oh dear. Right, okay. To the map! I'd said to the map. Sorry about that. So, Nightgate Inn and the Candlehearth are at Candlehearth Inn in Windhelm. Well, the Nightgate Inn appears to be the closest, so I suppose we better head that way. And see if we can coerce the innkeeper into telling us where the Stormcloak runners are, and yeah, and we need to deliver them to the guy in Dawnstar. Oh, that's going to be problematic, isn't it? We've already been there. I may have to procure a disguise of some sort as well. You know what, now I'm really regretting not buying a horse. Never mind. Let's hope we don't run into those Stormcloaks with the giant either. Which way do we need to be going? This sort of direction here. Right. Right. I've been travelling along as the crow flies through the woods. We just passed Berg over there. Berg is still sat by his rock. And, honestly, it could be my complete imagination, or it could just be the wind, or it could be both, acting together. I could have sworn I heard a dragon roar just now. But it was a dragon roar that sounded like they do when they're close by, not the, like, loud, echoey ones when they're quite far away. think maybe it was a... I've got my eyes peeled for movement at the minute. I don't know. I think maybe it was just my imagination, but I could have sworn I heard something. There again. No, is it the wind or is it? It's really difficult to bloody tell. That's kind of what I like about it, though. The way you think you hear it, and then instantly it's just like, oh God, hide. Do you hear anything? Hear anything, Lydia? Other than this bloody thunder, which seems unceasing for some reason, even though there's no actual rain or anything. I wonder where that's coming from as well. Unexplained thunderstorms? It's aliens! That's what it is. Sorry. I've been playing too much Xenonauts recently, and in that game, in case you haven't played it, unexplained thunderstorms are one of the side effects of the alien invasion. No, I think we're good. I think I'm just being paranoid. Aren't I, Lydia? Yeah, I'm just being paranoid. Never mind, silly old Claudius. Alright, here we are, deeper into the woods. Come across this cave here, whereupon we were assaulted by a trio of ice wraiths, which unfortunately attacked so quickly I didn't have enough time to hit the record button. It wasn't a very exciting fight anyway, but yeah. And unfortunately, we're not even halfway there yet, and I'm already at minus 44 exposure, and it's freezing bloody cold, so it seems like a good spot as I need to set up a temporary camp. Lydia, I'm going to need the firewood from you, otherwise we're going to die.
How can I serve you?
Or I'm going to. You're a Nord, you're resistant to the cold. Who cares? Firewood. Just need 6. Thanks.
Lead on.
Right, okay, what's the button? It's U, isn't it? Build campfire. Let's build it here. There we go. Add firewood. Oh, there we go, there we go. I've got fire going. Nice. And we're going to need some shelter as well, so... large fur tent. Right, I've not used this yet. Pitch tent. And let's pitch it... Which way does the wind seem to be? Wind seems to be blowing this opposite direction to where I'm facing right now, so it would make sense, I think, to set the tent up. Lydia, why are you standing in the fire? It's very silly. It would make sense to set the tent up.
Oh.
Get out of the way. There? Yeah, there. Give it a second. There we go. Excellent. Oof. Lydia, for heaven's sake, woman, get out of the fire. Jesus. You know what, just...
What do you need?
Stand here. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, just stand there. Ugh. Anyway. I feel completely warm. Nice. Really? Completely warm already? Crikey. Yeah, plus 20 exposure. Crikey. Fair enough. But yeah, here we go. Tent. Can we sit in the tent? I wonder. Oh, there's my bedroll. And the spare bedroll. Sit. Huh. And there we are. Sat in a little tent. Toggle view. Oh yeah, that makes the tent not see-through. Huh. Oh, look, even put a shield out there against that post. You know, this is rather cozy. I'm going to stay here for a little while. I think. Might even read a book, actually. Let's see, what have we got? Hypothetical treachery, death blow of aMidianborn, bound, oh, spell tome. Survivor's Guide to Skyrim, appropriate that. Ah! Oh, we've still got the Dream Stride. Nice. Well, I mean, that's a fairly awesome souvenir, I have to admit. I'll be keeping that, I think. Cool cover and everything. A gold ribbon of merit. I think I'm going to read the Book of the Dragonborn. Seems appropriate. We've not leafed through this yet, and I think it's something Claudius would be very interested in. The Book of the Dragonborn by Prior Emmeline Madrine, Order of Talos, Waynon Priory. Year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagius the Fourth. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are of course ruled by the Dragonborn emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts, and in this book I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn, down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alacia was given the Amulet of Kings, and the dragonflies in the Temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Saint Alacia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alacia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavour to seal the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and the undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving Aelids. Those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the dragonfires. All the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the First Cyrodiilic Empire founded by Alesia, Raymond Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos. Who was Tiber Septim? Very few realise that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity. Being the blessing of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become Emperor and light the dragonfires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things? Or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both, and neither, a divine mystery. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace, but we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There's also no evidence that Raymond Cyrodiil was descended from Alesia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Raymond and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akaviri Crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Raymond Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as Emperor, although Raymond himself never took that title in his lifetime. Does that remind me of? Who wanted to be Emperor but never actually took the title of Emperor in a certain historical civilization not unlike the Tamrielic Empire? Anyway. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that, at the very least, there are two or more potential Dragonborn at any time. the current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Raymond's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continue to search out and guard those that they believed, or might be, Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days, when the dragons are a distant memory, we forget that in the early days, being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell of tales of Dragonborn heroes, who were great dragon slayers able to steal the power of dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Raymond Cyrodiil's Dragonguard. Again, the connection to dragons. The direct predecessor to the Blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Who's this World Eater, precisely? And I do hope it's not referring to me. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's apply some basic understanding of history to this. Misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. That's pretty vague. Well, these prophecies are always vague, but you know. 8 corners of the world? Well, yeah, a compass has 8 corners, right, doesn't it? Oh no, does it? Yeah, it does. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped. Well, that'll be a reference to Daggerfall. And the Numidium. And time is reshaped, that'd be the warp in the west. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower falls, well, the thrice blessed will be the tribunal from Morrowind. Vivek, Almalexia and Sothasil. And the red tower trembles. That'll be Red Mountain erupting. When the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne, that'll be Martin dying, and, well, Uriel Septim dying as well, by extension, I suppose. The White Tower falls will be when White Gold Tower was destroyed during the siege of the Imperial City during the Great War. When the Snow Tower lies sundered, kingless and bleeding, well, you should be able to figure that one out yourselves. And the World Eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn, which, to Claudius at least, remains a complete mystery, that last passage. Chilling stuff. Right, well now we're nice and warm, we're not dying of frostbite. Let's get the hell out of here. Come on, Lydia.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Alright, yeah, this way. In fact, we should meet a path soon enough, which will take us in the direction we want to go in, I think. Portents and prophecy. Never a good sign in an Elder Scrolls game, as far as the protagonist is concerned, anyway. Is this the path? I guess. Must be this way. Oh, what? Ugh. Get lost. Oh, she is healing herself, yeah. She just apparently has to be in combat before she'll actually do it. Ow! Uh-oh. Lydia? Oh. Wait a minute, that's not Lydia, that's a bandit. Oh, there she is. Okay, I thought she was dead there for a second. Oops. Job's a good one? Job's a good one. Right. What have we got? Imperial shortbow. Yeah. Why? For shooting wolves with at distance. That's why. I encountered a couple of wolves on my way up here from Dawn, from the Imperial camp, and I saw them at a distance, and I went to shoot them, and then realised I didn't actually have anything other than my crossbow, and I didn't want to waste bolts. So, you're right, Lydia. You're going to need another couple of potions, aren't you?
Still here. I am at your command.
God, you're going through these things faster than I am. At least I've got loads of them. Yeah, here, have like 15 of them. There you go. Enjoy.
Let's get going then.
Do we have time to pillage this fort? Probably not. We've already stopped and rested for ages reading a bloody book. We should probably get going, shouldn't we? We'll have to leave the occupants of this place continually perplexed by the fact that their sentries outside drop dead for no apparent reason while they're on their tea break. Let's keep going. This way, I think. I hope. Yep, this way. It's a little side path away from the main road, off that way somewhere. Handy. Well, provided it isn't infested with trolls or something, as these things tend to be, I have discovered. Lydia! Come on! God, I thought she'd got stuck again or something. Again, another area of the map, actually, that I've not really explored very much. In fact, I don't think I've ever been down this path before in the game. It's all new. It's all exciting. There's a cave over there. I think there's a cave over there anyway. Could be wrong. There's an abandoned camp at least. Yeah, that's a cave. Duskglow Crevice. Oh boy. No, thank you. No, no, no. No, no. Not a chance. Get lost. I'm not going into another Falmer cave. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, no, no, no. Bad place, bad place. Do not want to be in there. Right. Moving on. Yeah, no, like I said, there's a lot of areas of the map I haven't really been in very much. One of the reasons I still like playing Skyrim. And to an extent Oblivion as well, actually. Is that a... Am I being paranoid again, or did I really just hear a dragon? I don't think I heard a dragon. I think I'm imagining it. It's one of the reasons I like playing this in Oblivion. Because unlike Morrowind, which... What is it? What is it? What do you see? Oh. Damn it. Come back. Right, at least you're using your potions. Although, it's a shame I can't, like, customize when you use them, like in Dragon Age. Oh, hello. Wow, these things have a lot of health. There we go. Lydia, will you please heal yourself? Crying out loud. Alright, the Night Gate Inn should be along this road somewhere. I'm going going to switch back to the Mace of Avar Stonesinger. It's a good deal smaller than I remember it being now, actually, when I think about it. Honestly. Still. It's awesome. Shame it doesn't have the magical effects that it used to have. I guess the weapon must have degraded a bit since it last appeared on Tamriel. Question is, how did it get out of the hands of the Nerevarine and into the hands of Claudius? Well, more to the point, into the hands of that priest we found in the Vermina temple. An interesting tale, I bet, behind that. Yeah, this way. How are we doing? Pretty chilly, but not, you know, deathly chilly, at least. Hey, up, there's another. What's it over there? Don't have time, though. Barrow, that's the word I was looking for, but I couldn't find for some reason. But yeah, no, anyway, as I was saying, before I got interrupted by spiders, one of the reasons I like playing this over Morrowind and, well, over Morrowind, is because I don't know every single inch of the map. I mean, Morrowind's map is smaller, and I have played it for a lot longer than I have either Oblivion or Skyrim, which means I pretty much know every inch of it, almost, in my head. Like, down to the very last, like, hill and crevice, and, you know, the little landmarks and all that kind of thing. I know where all the paths are, where most of the ruins are. You know, just because I've played that game for so long, but when I play Skyrim or I play Oblivion, I don't know where everything is, because I've just not played them nearly as much. And both the world maps in these games are much, much bigger than Morrowind's, so there's more to explore. Which means, from time to time, as long as I've got my compass turned off, I can still get lost, which is nice. Never happens in Morrowind, never get lost in Morrowind anymore. Right, here we are. Be nice to get in the warm, actually. I'm not sure we would have made it here in one piece if I'd, oh, there you are. If I hadn't made a camp, actually. I'll be honest. Hello there.
Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging?
Well, real subtle, Claudius, but, seen any Stormcloak couriers lately?
I tend to keep my patrons' privacy.
Oh, I see. You're one of those. You're a rebel supporter, then, are you? Well, I don't have time for this. I can get rough with you if I have to, and believe me, my patience is wearing very thin right now.
Now, that won't be necessary.
Good.
He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him, or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough.
Right.
Anything you need, just holler.
I'll be on his way to Windhelm then. Crap, we better get going. Whoa. Morris the Draugr? You're not actually. No, you're not.
What?
I'm sure he has loads of interesting dialogue, but we don't have time. We need to go get this courier. Because this isn't Oblivion. Or, you know, or Morrowind. The game does not pause while you're talking to people. We have to go. And right now. Come on, Lydia. Hurry up. Lydia! Ugh. Come on. Should have just left you here at the inn, shouldn't I? Should have left you back at the bloody Stormcloak camp. Mind you, if I had, I probably would have been killed by... Okay, I'm not hearing things. That's definitely a dragon. I can definitely hear a dragon somewhere. I don't want to deal with a dragon right now. If I can just get eyes on him, so I can somehow try and avoid him. But I can't slow down, because I need to... He's getting closer. It's getting closer. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys on YouTube can hear it, but I can hear it. Just over the sound of the wind. Oh! Did that Sabercat just kill the Stormcloak courier? Because if he did, I'd almost feel bad about killing him. But, Yep. That was the Stormcloak courier. Oh boy. There we go. Whew. You alright, Lydia? Oh, damn it, drink your bloody potions. Silly woman. Love that. We need to get some more firewood at some point as well. Actually, I've just realised we don't have enough for another campfire. Stormcloak courier, there we go. Well, the wildlife did the job that we almost weren't able to. Stormcloak documents, there they are. Excellent. Gotcha. And while we're at it, I'll have that and that. There's a reason behind that madness. Some of you will have undoubtedly already figured it out. I did kind of mention it earlier. Where is that dragon? Now the wind's died down, I can really hear him now properly. Where are you, dragon? I need dragon souls. This occurs to me now, suddenly. But Deadly Dragons is now set to insane. And the difficulty is now set back up to expert. So I'm genuinely terrified of meeting a dragon right now. I mean, good grief! You saw us got destroyed by those two Stormcloaks and their giant. A dragon is not something I want to be running into right now. I just don't see it anywhere though, which is kind of good and kind of bad at the same time. Right, well, oh, what are you doing all the way over there, Lydia? Oh. Question not the madness of the housecarl. Simply accept it for what it is. Stupid pathfinding. Ugh. Right. You know what? We're gonna go chill in the Nightgate Inn for a while. We've got the documents. There's no real rush. I want to speak to this weird bloke in the Nord armor as well, and hopefully this dragon will have buggered off to some other district of the woods by the time we leave. Right. Warm, 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 warm. You know, when Claudius first came here, he thought these taverns or inns or whatever were barbaric and savage and made out of wood and... Well, I'm still not sure how he feels about the giant mammoth skull on the wall over there, but now I think he's definitely coming to accept these places as the coziest places in the entire world. Oh, that warm fire. Also, Claudius, I'm going to be honest, with that particular lighting like that, wearing that hood, you look like such a badass. Anyway, oh yeah, you might notice I'm wearing my fur gauntlets and boots again, because, well, you know, I really needed to. I think I'm more interested in protecting myself from the cold up this far north than I am protecting myself from, well, I don't know, enemy swords and things. And wow, look at that. Speaking of swords, Morris the Draugr.
What?
Who are you?
The Nords used to call me Morris the Living Draugr because of my prowess on the battlefield and the fear I struck in my enemies.
And you sure it's not because of your armor?
Well, that came after. I figured if these sodding ice blondies were going to start calling me a Draugr, I might as well look the part. Now, where was I?
You were saying about calling you the Living Draugr.
Right, on account that I ain't dead. Now only I've gotten to that age where they don't bother to make a distinction. I mean, I get it. Maybe I can't swing ebony the way she likes it. Maybe some days I wake up and my knees burn, or my back starts barking like my old lady used to when I forgot to burn the trash.
There's a Mrs. Draugr. Only the cowardly and the strong grow old. It's kind of an orc. That's a very orky response. That. There's a Mrs. Draugr.
Like I said, used to be. I reckon I wouldn't be here in this slow belly of an inn if she still was. We met in one of them forts. I was feeding Ebony a nice plate of bandit breakfast when I found one of them still in her bedroll. Now I ain't no softy. I'll kill a man in his sleep. This one though, she rolls over and looks at me with these big doe eyes just as I was about to take her head. So I took her maidenhead instead.
Yeah, okay, the implications there are a little bit... anyway. Wait, who's Ebony? You keep talking about Ebony.
You blind or just slow? Ebony's my sword, my girl. She always has my back, and I mean that literally.
Dialogue tree appears to be a bit broken, whatever.
We met in one... Now I... This one... So I took her maidenhead instead.
That was fast.
Yeah. In truth, she probably was no maiden. Finding a real maiden in Skyrim was like finding a chicken that craps diamonds. These Nord women, I tell you, they're hungry as saber cats and strong as them too. Sometimes they even bite like them, so watch where you stick it.
Graphic. Wonderful. So, then what?
Next day we went to the chapel in Riften and got Mara's blessing. The priest asked me if I'd love her now and forever, and I was too much of a coward to run.
And you lived unhappily ever after.
Not quite. The old lady got on me, like any big Nord cow. But it wasn't all scars and prison bars. Not like some of these fur huggers make it seem. I don't know about you, but I find a lot of these Talos lovers like to boast about the strength of their women as much as the power of their god. Then first chance they get, they go out and they marry some Breton girl they can fit in their palm. I stuck by my old lady. Reckoned half the time I deserved it, and the other half she needed to let it out just to keep her head straight. Ain't easy giving up a bow and arrow for a kettle and broom.
So then why the split?
In a word, it was her father. I know that's how it usually is, but approval was one thing this bootlicker didn't lack. Nah, if anything, he approved too much. Thing is, before I came riding in on my white horse, him and the old lady weren't exactly on speaking terms. Us tying the knot changed that. As far as he was concerned, I was some dashing milk drinker who came and rescued his princess, like in them stories. Only now, the poor old fool wet his pants if I so much as left the house, scared his little girl will go back to being a bandit again. Of course, that meant I was dragging around 2 ball and chains instead of 1, and one of them ain't exactly my type, and the other one's a man. He started hiring mercenaries to accompany me, which ain't my thing. Morris, the living Draugr, doesn't work with hired thugs. Not to mention sellswords ain't exactly brimming with honor. But I didn't have the heart to tell the old man no. I don't like where it went. It didn't take them long to figure out it was easier to kill the man with the gold than take on a nest of angry Draugrs. When we got inside the barrow, I charged on ahead like a dumb beast. It wasn't until I was halfway through the dungeon that I realized the yellow bellies had locked the door behind me. I ain't no good with locks, so it took me all night to get out the back way. By the time I got home, both the old lady and her father were dead.
Ew, that's a bit, yeah, it's kind of awful, really, actually.
Yeah, but it gets worse. I can't even get my revenge on that sellsword trash. That's probably for the best. I hope the fiends live until they're old and gray. There's nothing more pathetic than a warrior who dies in bed.
Well. What a wonderful story, Lydia. Real heartening. Well, anyway. Great time we got going. Although, I think I'll call it a day for this episode. Keep on warming ourselves by the fire for now. And, I will see you, dear viewers, next time. Well, we're going to rush back to Legate Ricker and, in theory, I think, actually, pop on a disguise and go deliver some documents. Should be a laugh. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Ta-da for now.